Hey guys, it's your girl Joanna. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do some Gacha Club. As you can see, I have three siblings here. They're all adults. Before you be like, let me be like that. And yeah, so they're all adults. Mm, I'm still gonna go by the principle of them having longer lifespans and I'm looking younger because your girl struggles to make much older ACs look their age. I mean, I did do my mother OC in like RL, but yeah, that was a test. So a test that I passed. Um, but yeah, these guys are going to. Do I want to live? Do I want to make them live forever? That's the question. I don't know. I mean, I kind of would need their like first and last name if I want to put it back in the roster. And just have like their great child to have that name of their mother or father, but like many years into the future. Since this is like negative 21 in like my AU, my series, my AU series. Yeah, this is going to be a series that I'm working on, so it's non-fictional. Before you guys jump the gun and be like, "She's doing this in RL. This is bad. This is going to affect somebody." No, no, it won't. Yes, it might trigger you, but other than that, it's it won't have nothing to do like with real life uh, things. I believe it'll be in my fictional world that I'm working on at the minute that they will reside in. You guys don't know about the world. This is kind of like a thing I just came up with 2 or 3 days ago, and character.ai because I was messing around and I ended up making like this whole world. Well, no, Creeps In because Creeps In is a a shapeshifter um, with powers. Now, some might say he's not human, but in his terms, he is. He's just he's just got powers. So take that with what you will, and don't twist my words. Um, as far as Tripson goes, he knows like about these guys mainly because one, he is the creator of them, and two, he has a full thing set for the guys. He has like a whole system, a whole world for them, and he is trusting them, the people you see, and others that I don't have up here at the moment. And hold on, let me hold on. Let me go back out and focus and more. So you can see him. He's up there. I have at least two versions of him at the second. I have him at the age of 13 and him at my actual age now. So I might make a child him at some point and a toddler him just because I remember being 4 and absolutely like being one of the kids being like, what's wrong with everybody here? I was one of those quiet children, like just being like, y'all say I'm messed up, but look at you. I'm like that. I don't think I really ever I don't know. As a 4 year old child, as a 4 year old child, I don't think I ever really judged anybody. I mean, I wouldn't know what the word would be at the time. Of course, I was always watching TV, so I don't know. Maybe I knew something some other people didn't, so I couldn't tell you. I was all I know is that as a 4 year old child, I used to see and pick up on a lot of things, and I guess that what really made me realize that some things in my life didn't seem okay or right in any means. Not like it was bad. I just don't remember like all the good things that happened. I literally don't remember nothing good happening, which is never a good thing. Um, all I remember is mostly the bad things, which kind of set me on a course of being a little wary of people. Like I still talk to people, but oh no, not as much. It's like I became like an introvert. I have friends, but I don't talk to them. I've stopped talking to them, so it's not on their part. It's kind of, I guess, mainly to do with me and myself and whatnot, and how I was raised. So yeah, it wasn't on their part. I mean, there was some stuff that bothered me that it wasn't just like my friends or like my teachers did. It was just something I didn't like. That's all. Not as a 4 year old child, as a teenager when I was in like high school. When I was like 4 years old, it was different. I did not like school at all. Well, it was daycare, but still, I didn't like it at all. I did not like it one bit. I was not the like A B honor roll student or whatever it is, and daycare, whatever you want to call it. I wasn't that. So you could see my grades were that bad. Not to the point of where I was like not passing to graduate. I don't know. Actually, I don't even know how I graduated with the grades I had because what I remember is it being bad, but I still managed to just like go on to elementary. I don't remember much of my elementary days. I don't think I really still liked school. I mean, I got kind of used to it a little bit after like maybe after I want to say 6 or 7, maybe. I don't know. It kind of depends. I don't know, but it was I don't know. Something changed. I still had my grudges with school, but something changed to the point where I was like, yeah, I don't like you. I mean, I don't have to like you. So I just became more. I don't know what's the word. I became more involved in school, which I guess my mother was happy about. She never really, was like, Joanna, what's going on? Why are you doing this and that in school? And I thought she would, which is something any mother would be doing. She'd be like concerned, and I'd be like, well, when you have only like one person to look after you, and your mother's kind of gone for most of the part, or at work, it kind of makes you feel a different way about people. At least for me, it was kind of like me wanting my mother to be around me more often as a 4-year-old kid. But as I got older, and she started, to relax with her work, she didn't work as, I think, what was the time that she actually stopped working her second job was the the moment that everything kind of just changed for me. I kind of got not distant to the point of where I just gave up on wanting to spend time with her, but it was enough to make me realize at the age of 9 I just might as well stop asking. Well, I never did ask for it. Although I did want to. There were times that I had just been wanting to spend time with her, but I just couldn't be bothered. Yeah, 9-year-old me was like in a mood. I was like always in a mood. It got to the point where I got stuck with the mood as I got older. I mean, I'm still not out of it, which yeah, I know I'm like 29 going on 30 and I'm not out of this mood. So I don't know. I guess that's how badly it affected me. So then there was the point of where I had to be the middleman in most of my family's, I guess, arguments and yelling because being the uh being the child that I was, everybody kind of just expected me to like get involved with whatever, and I was like not that kind of person to be pushed because I didn't like it. Like I said, I kind of just like doing my own thing. That would be the introvert part of me. Like there is a downside to it, but it's oops, sorry. I was working on her. She has. Now I know that that was like very revealing, but whatever. I forgot she has on pajamas. We're gonna say those were pajamas. Yeah, but I was working on that character and I gave her that and whatnot. Um, but as going into my teen years, some kind of way I got into like middle school. I was a nervous wreck. That I was a nervous and shy wreck. Then I was mainly quiet for the most part because, like I said, introvert and me just being very nervous and anxious was part of it. I did like my teachers. There was only one that I that I that I that I that I wish wasn't so what's the word? She wasn't mean. I'd say she was a little on the rough side of being strict, not much. But I didn't really like the way how she went about things or how she said things in a certain tone. Yeah, I don't like when people say things in a certain tone if you didn't pick that up. I really don't. It bugs the hell out of me. Um, to the point of where I get annoyed with people. Um, Now the only saving grace that I have for myself, which is a good thing, is that the only thing I don't fear of constantly is dogs or cats. Like, you can put me in a room full of dogs and cats or puppies and kittens or anything really like coloring or drawing related and snacks and I'd in a movie or something like that, and I'd be set for life. You wouldn't hear me, you wouldn't see me, you'd be wondering if I'm even alive at that point, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm still here. I just because I don't really like once I get all the things that I that meet my my way of knowing everything. Trust me, you guys won't be seeing me. You guys won't be hearing from me. And yeah, you'd be like, is she still alive? And to which I'd be like, yes, 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 I am. And I'm going to ignore that. Ugh, I don't like people. Why are you calling me? We're going to ignore it because I've been sitting here and I've had like three times the people been calling me. So the first one was I don't know. The second one was I think it was my mother that called me. I don't know. And now somebody else is calling me. Leave me alone. I'm not answering. Go away. Get the picture. Go away. Leave me alone. I don't know what you want. I know what I need to do, but I'll do that tomorrow. Maybe if I remember to. I gotta call some people about something because that's probably what that number is. Um, but yeah, that's kind of what's been what's mostly like what's going on with my whole thing. So now you know more a little bit about my story. I mean, well, I've a little bit, just a little bit, other than what I've already told you. So yeah, there's that. Then there was the whole thing of me being one of those absolute salvages as a child. I mean, I was like as a 4-year-old child who was only raised by her brother, her older brother being my older brother. He was someone I looked up to. Not as much now. I don't really. We don't see eye to eye. I mean, it's not like we don't like each other. It's kind of I drifted away from him. I mean, it's not like we don't talk. We talk. We do all the sibling things still. I just kind of keep my distance because he kind of gets kind of angry, and I don't like that. He gets angry and yells, and I don't like that. So there's that. I know I'm like telling you my life story, bits and pieces. But you know, it's good to tell a story in bits and pieces. Why not give you guys a good old story in bits and pieces because I can. Uh, from my account, it's well, mostly my story is it has been in bits and pieces. You've learned a little bit of information about me. I believe it was in one of my gotcha videos. I don't know which one. Um, it was either in that or I wouldn't say Minecraft because I don't remember if I did it in Minecraft or not. And I want to make like a special video for like my 69th video if this isn't it already. But I have a feeling that it might be. Yeah, I'm coming up on my 69th video. You can laugh now. So there's that. As far as everything else goes, everything's been In my life, everything's been, what's the word? Okay. I wouldn't say I'm a fan of like vouching for anybody in my house because I've learned to not vouch. I mean, there's good parts for like my mother and my brother and for everybody else in my family, but once you cross the line of me not trusting you and trust it being a big thing for me, and once that trust is gone, you kind of screwed up. It's kind of like one of those things. I don't you know forgive so easily if it's something like that's going to actually hurt me in some kind of way. It doesn't well, it should matter the way of how much it hurts, and the people around me should care enough to like realize that, hey, maybe you should take a step back and realize what you're doing wrong and apologize and at least try to make amends for it instead of just making it worse. But yeah, people have that kind of thing, and then they just take everything out on one person, and the person can literally do not be doing nothing, and the person still gets that kind of treatment, and regardless to how much they try to like change that one whole thing, it just doesn't work. Like, it legit does not work. And it might work on a level of the person meeting them halfway, but not like meeting them fully. And then the person turning around and being a jerk about things. I know that I have like a whole laundry list of things I need to sort out. But yeah, that's kind of been what I've been mainly dealing with. At least off onto the terms of me being the age I am and me feeling like a different age almost every day, which can be explained because my doctors were, no, my doctor was like, she has this and she's going to continue to have this, and my mother being like feeling bad because this is something that I can't help. Um, let alone that, and not really feeling the emotions at the right time, then feeling them and being like, what or why are they happening? Yeah, sometimes they just hit me. You guys be like, you need to see somebody about that, and I'll be like, yeah, yeah, I know, I couldn't. I get enough people to be like, I don't want to talk to a therapist. I really don't. I just couldn't bring myself to talk to a therapist. And it's nothing wrong with like therapists in general. I just can't. I don't. I'm not. like the ones that, let's say, therapists are bad in their own right, but sometimes people just can go with or without them. Me, I rather take the latter and be like, they're fine. I understand why people have them. I just never had one myself. I don't know if I would ever need one at some point. I mean, I need something at some point. I don't know. Maybe a little push in the right direction. Maybe that's what I need. Or maybe some mode of motivation, or the willing to change, or just something positive. It has to be something positive, because this is getting to the point where I have to like stop and realize that I'm older now, and I know I can't help like the things I do or say, and I hope that nobody takes this in a bad, or attack me in any kind of way on my channel. We don't attack. We don't do none of that bad stuff. We don't do it. Don't do it. It's not nice. You can leave all the helpful and positive tips or whatever you want to do, but don't attack me. Please don't attack me or anybody else. And no hate. I don't want to see any hate. But yeah, as far as everything else goes, my life has been, you know, okay so far. It's been okay. It's been, I wouldn't say good, because it'd be good, but only one thing, that if I can actually have the decency to have like the willpower and the thing that I need the most to help me and my mother, because I'm kind of like the only one that has a job that can get money to help my mother. My brother kind of does his YouTube thing, and I don't know if he gets paid from that. I don't see anything. If he does, I don't see it. It's something I don't see. I don't think I've ever seen it. So I know that this platform I'm using is only going to be for fun. So I'm not going to bother with that. I'm not going to bother with getting what everybody gets off of YouTube, even if they don't get much. But as far as the bigger ones go, they do. So I don't know. It depends. I'm like I said. It's been a year and however many months now I've been on here. I started my channel like decades ago, but I've never made like my first video until like last year around, oh, was it May or June? It was sometimes in May or June. I don't know. It was one of the two. But yeah, it was somewhere around there. And I only boosted myself by a little bit after like my first Minecraft. That's when everybody was like, this is interesting. Of course, I was just burning down a forest for the heck of it, and doing a lot of deforestation, which I guess people love destruction, so I don't know. I think I said I was like going to be like putting something there. I don't know. I can't remember now. It's been over a year, so I probably am gonna bring Minecraft back. Um, so be patient. Expect to see it soon. I gotta figure out like what day I'm on. because I've done gacha videos for like the past few weeks and it's getting nothing. So I'm just gonna keep being patient with these. So yeah, there's that. Then there's the fact that I want to do other. I want to. You can't do that. Stop. I want to do other things. The only issue is I don't know if you guys would want to see them. So I'm just going to do whatever I want. Not to the point of where it would cause a lot of trouble because I don't get into trouble. I stay out of that stuff. Oh no, sorry. I keep grabbing you for some reason. Why? Ignore who you just saw because I was like, she has a. I said she has on sleepwear, so it's fine. And then there was the whole thing of me trying to navigate through everything I needed to do. You're not done. I didn't finish you. Okay, you're finished. Are you done? No, I already had you though. Come on, give me somebody. Please, for the love of God, give me somebody. No, give me somebody. There. I'll put my big girl up here. Yeah, okay. You guys are getting spoiled today because why not? After I don't talk like for a billion years, you guys are going to get spoiled for a longer video because, excuse me, I need to. It needs to happen. Oh, you're tall. Oh, you're too tall. Nope. 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 Too short. Now you guys are gonna be like, wait, Victor and Crimson look very similar. Joanna, what did you do? Why do they look so alike? Oops, sorry. Why do they look so alike? Are they related? No, they're not related. They just he has I wouldn't say mixed skin. He doesn't have the other one either. I think that's one of the other browns. It's either a brown. It's some kind of brown. I don't know which one it was. I have to go back and look because I can't remember. But yeah, he and Victor and Crimson are not related in any way. He just looks very much like Victor, or Victor looks very much almost like Crimson. But I promise you, they're not related in any way. Well, what they do? I mean, because I did say that he would probably. But if I do that, then my no, not then my real my RL family would know about these guys if I did that. My real life gotcha family would know about these guys because they'd be their descendants. Because I could say that he's like my great great so and so. It'd be like however many greats because I can't. There's nobody else that really looks like him. At least I don't think there is. I mean, you could put it into terms and like I think I only got like, because this is like where it starts. So I would say this is kind of like the Gen 1, if the Gen 1 did actually. No, this is Gen 0. So he and everybody else would start Zen Generation 0. So that's Gen Z. So technically speaking, they would be the first people. And then their kids. Oh, I said they'd live forever though. That's the only thing. And then their kids would be that generation, and so on and so forth. Now the only problem I'd have with would be with Jordan's family, because he has like his father has like a lot of wives and children, and I haven't done all the wives or children or even his father yet. So that's fun. That's going to be very fun. I could say Victor is kind of like his parent, or his father at least. And he looked kind of more like his mother. But you're like, Joanna, Victor's a person. Victor's a human. You said Jordan was a vampire. At least him and his family was. Simple. He has a brother. Nobody's seen his brother, but everybody knows that he has a twin. So yeah, he has a twin brother. I don't know if I made him yet. I gotta go see after I'm finished this video. But yeah, I think I'm going to end it here. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share with a friend, comment down below, give this video likes, and watch my other videos. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.